What are the signs that shows a woman is having an STI? What are those signs that tell you if a woman is living with any sexually transmitted infections? So before we dive into it, if you're just watching us for the first time, you're welcome to my channel, Ask Us Malik channel. Do well by subscribing to our channel. Click on the subscribe button, it's free and easy. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell. You'll be the first person to be notified when next we drop our video. So what are those signs that tell you or that shows in a woman and you know that this woman is living with a sexually transmitted infection? The number one is unusual vaginal discharge. This is very glaring. If a woman is having any sexually transmitted infection before you have sexual intercourse with her, you will see or you will note it that such woman is having a lot of discharge. The discharge can come in yellow, it can come in green, or it may even become a bloody discharge. So these unusual discharges is a sign in a woman that she is living or she is already infected with this sexually transmitted infection. So such women with this discharge, the discharge might come from a gonorrhea or trichomoniasis. So when you see that discharge, you should avoid having sex with such woman. Then this takes us to the second sign you will see in that woman, which is painful urination. A woman who has an infection, who has an STI, come with a painful urination. When they urinate, it becomes more painful. They are not comfortable with it. They are in a state of discomfort when urinating because of these STIs. And most of the women who came up with this painful urination might have infections like that of chlamydia as one of the sexually transmitted infection or gonorrhea. So this is a sign that such woman is also having an STI. So you have to run away and don't have sexual intercourse with such women. Then this takes us to the third one, which is itching and burning sensation around the genital area. You see the woman, their vulva, their genitals down to their anus, it becomes itchy, it becomes irritable. They have this kind of burning sensation coming from their genitals due to this sexually transmitted infection. So if there is a woman or if you know a woman who come up with this itchy and burning sensation, it is a sign of sexually transmitted infection, most especially that of yeast infection or herpes zoster virus, the one that causes the genital herpes. So if a woman is coming up with this burning sensation, it is a sign that indicates that such woman is living with a sexually transmitted infection, and that will stop you from having sexual intercourse with her. Then this takes us to the fourth one, which is abnormal bleeding. A woman who has a sexually transmitted infection also come up with abnormal bleeding. Aside the unusual discharge coming out of her vaginal, they can also be bleeding. Then this bleeding come between her periods, or it can come immediately after she has sex. Or if this woman is a menopausal woman, she also have bleeding coming out, unusual bleeding or unexpected bleeding just coming out like that. It is a sign of a sexually transmitted infection in a woman. So if you are as a man, you see this sign I have mentioned, you should know that such woman is living with a sexually transmitted infection, any of it, because most of the sexually transmitted infection, gonorrhea, syphilis, genital herpes, and the rest like that, yeast infection and trichomoniasis, they all come up with similar presentation. So if any of these symptoms I have mentioned, any of these above 4 symptoms I have mentioned, you should know that such women or such woman is living with an STI or is living with a sexually transmitted diseases. What are those things you should watch out for? If the woman is having an unusual vaginal discharge, if the woman is having a painful urination, if she feels pain while urinating, then thirdly, if the woman is having an itching or burning sensation in her genital area, and lastly, if the woman is having an abnormal bleeding, you should know that such woman is living with a sexually transmitted infection. Do well by subscribing to our channel for more. Like our video, comment your question under the comment box and answer will be given to you. Till we meet again in our next video, here is the video YouTube is suggesting for you to watch next. Click on the video and I will meet you there.